All right, hello everyone. I'm Dee, this is Pete. For those of you who don't know us out there, we're married.
Don't need masks.
We live together, so we have each other's germs, and it's just us in the studio tonight, so we don't have to wear masks.
Yay.
You.
It sucks practicing with a mask.
Yeah, it's tough, breathing all that hot carbon dioxide air in. So it's us, and we've got a 45-minute Power Express practice. So we're going to start, for Pete's sake, we're going to start laying on our backs.
Thank you.
Either in Shavasana or in Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together, knees out wide. See if you can, from this very first moment of the practice, see if you can become a witness. Witness your breath, and even witness yourself. Like you're looking at yourself in a mirror with your eyes closed. You can just kind of visualize it. Visualize it with your mind's eye, like you're looking at yourself in a mirror. And that's what this practice, what we're going to try and cultivate for ourselves tonight in our practice, or whenever you're practicing with us, is that witness state. And it's like a subject, the difference between being subjective in our point of view and objective in our point of view. When we're subject, we're involved in it, and our view is clouded. When we're objective, we're standing on the outside looking in, we're witnessing, and the view's so much more broad and so much more clear. And I thought of a good analogy today that most of us can probably relate to. It's like being in a bad relationship. When you're in it, you can't see clearly. And it's not until after the fact, when you're out, you look back and you go, what was I thinking? Same goes with our minds. We can have a really bad relationship with our mind. We can even have a bad relationship with our practice, judging and criticizing and concluding and having all these opinions. Muktananda taught that our goal is not to battle the mind. Our goal is to witness. And so take in 5 more Ujjayi breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose, slight restriction in the back of the throat. Start to switch on your core, pelvic floor lifting, pit of the belly squeezing in and up, our Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, a slight tuck of the chin for Jalandhara Bandha. And then set your focus at internal drishti. It's about witnessing. See if you can start to detach yourself from being the subjective experiencer to being the objective, much broader, clearer sight. Objective experiencer. Last breath. And then start to windscreen wipe your knees side to side, just slowly. Use it as a bit of a rotation. And then hug your knees into your chest. You can do some little circles if you like. Whatever you need to do, just to mobilize a little bit. Now we're going to activate the core. So bring your legs to tabletop, palms to the top of your knees. Like you're in a chair position, but just laying down on your back. Now push your hands into your knees, and at the same time, pull your knees back into your hands and find that brace position. Hopefully you feel your lower back slightly lifted up off the floor, and you'll feel that brace position of the pelvic floor and pit of the belly. Take in 1 more breath. Hug your knees. Do that 1 more time. Feel that brace position. So tabletop with the legs, like you're sitting in a chair but lying down. Push the knees away. Now pull the knees back in. The harder you push, the more you pull in and hold. 5, 4, squeeze. 3, 2, rock and roll to your downward facing dog. 2 or 3 rock and rolls. Once you're ready, cross your ankles, place your hands towards the front of your mat. Wiggle yourself back, plug your hands in, especially your fingertips, and pedal your heels out.
Nice big stretch through the back of the legs. Tilt your sit bones all the way up to the sky. Bend your knees a lot, especially if you're newer to the practice. Bending your knees will save your lower back. If you try and straighten your knees and you're quite tight through the back of your legs, all you're going to do is put a lot of pressure on your lower back. Not worth it. Bend your knees, send your sit bones up. Through this movement of through the practice, you'll feel the difference, the change with the stretch in the legs, the heat in the body. Maybe you can find a bit more depth. Let's come into our high plank. So come into high push-up, stacking elbows on top of wrists, shoulders on top of elbows. Really push the floor away, hug your thumbs in. Now see if you can here be that witness, in that witness state, the objective observer. The mind likes to create a battle. The mind likes to create dramas and stories. Like, it's too hard, how long is she gonna hold me here? I hate high push-up, blah, 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 blah. See if you can become the witness to that. Don't battle with the mind, just step back and watch it. Just watch what happens. Taking a breath. Shift your weight forward and lie all the way down to your belly. Taking 3 cobra poses. Loop your shoulders, lift your chest. Breathe in. Release back down, exhale out. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. 1 more. Breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Walk your hands back to your feet and come into a ragdoll. So you can separate your feet a bit wider here if you like. Let your knees bend, remembering that we're saving our lower back. And then let your torso hang over your legs. One more breath. Come into a halfway lift, lengthen out. Fold back down, exhale up. Fold back down, exhale out. Bend your knees, roll yourself up. Once the head reaches the top end, take a breath in, reach up. Now keep your feet planted into the floor. Come into a chair pose, Utkatasana. Back stays nice and straight, like we were lying down on the floor. We're in that sort of tabletop position of the legs. We're just at a bit of a different angle because we're standing now. So breathe in, sink down a little bit lower as you breathe out. 1 more in breath, forward fold, out breath. Halfway lift, take a breath in, walk your hands forward, high plank, breath out. Stay for the inhale, remembering you're witnessing everything that's happening all the way to your belly on the exhale. 2 rounds of cobra. Breathe in, release back down, breathe out. 1 more. Inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Stay for a breath. This time walk your feet to the front of the mat. 1 more ragdoll. Feet hip width wider if you prefer, hang. Last breath here. Come into a halfway lift, lengthen out, toe heel the feet in. Forward fold, empty the breath. Reach up, Tadasana, breath in. Again, Utkatasana chair, sink down, breath out. Stay for the inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, lengthen. High plank, walk or step the feet back. Take a breath in high. Now from here on out, low plank if you're ready. Modify with your knees on the floor. Upward facing dog, fill up. Downward facing dog, empty out. Stay here, 3 breaths. Really plug in through the hands. Engage through the core. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. And see if you can tap into that witness state. 1 more breath. Exhale, walk the hands back to the feet. Halfway lift, fill up, keep the feet where they are. Fold back down, empty out. Reach up, Tadasana, breath in. Utkatasana, chair, breath out. Stay for the inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Walk to low push up, breath out. So as soon as you get there, lower down. Upward facing dog fill, downward facing dog empty. One breath. Look forward, walk, step or float, front of the mat. Half lift, lengthen, fold, empty. Reach up, Tadasana, inhale. Utkatasana chair, exhale. Stay, breath in, forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, fill up. Walk, step or a little float, back to high plank, breathe in, straight down to low plank out. Upward facing fill. I just forgot we were in power for a second. Down dog empty, stay for breath. Empty, walk the hands back to the feet. I'm not going to forget anymore. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Reach up, Tadasana, breath in. Utkatasana, sink out. Stay, fill. Fold, empty. Lengthen, halfway. Straight to low push up. As soon as you walk forward, lower down. Upward facing, fill up. Downward facing, empty out. Look forward, walk, step or jump, front of the mat. Half lift, fill. Fold, empty. Tadasana, reach up. Utkatasana, sink down. Stay, fill. Fold, exhale. Lengthen, halfway. Straight to low push up. Exhale the breath. Up dog, fill up. Down dog, empty. Breathe in, one more. Walk the hands back, breathe out. Feet stay hip width, halfway lift. Fold back down. Tadasana, reach up. Chair, sink down. Stay, fill. Fold, empty. Lengthen, halfway. Straight to low, walk it out, lower straight down. Up dog, fill. Down dog, exhale. Look forward, walk, step or float. Half lift, fill up. Fold back down, empty. Reach up, Tadasana, inhale. Utkatasana, exhale. Stay, fill. Fold. Halfway lift, straight to low. Walk, step or float, straight down. Up dog, fill up. Down dog, we stay. Hold it there. 3 deep breaths. 2, be the observer. Watch. Witness. Last breath. Take your right leg now to the sky on the inhale. Bend the knee just for this first one. Peel the hip space open. Stay here for the stretch. And you'll feel the back of the leg starting to stretch out a little bit more. So that'll give you a bit more space to move into. We're going to come into a low lunge on the exhale. Use your core. Place your foot. You're going to sink the hips down. Take a breath in. Pyramid's where we're heading on the breath out. So fold over that right leg. You're going to create a lot more space through the back of that right leg. Fold in even deeper. We open to triangle, Trikonasana. So you can place the right hand, open up through the left side. Where that right hand is doesn't matter. On the floor in front or behind that right leg, maybe even all the way up onto your thigh. As long as your spine stays straight, you're in the right place. Tuck the hips, square the shoulders off, take a breath in. Come back to pyramid, breath out, hold. We're going to revolve this. So with this first one, slight bend in that right leg. Keep your left hand where it is, on the mat towards the left side. Right hand goes to the sky. So aim to square the hips off. Lengthen out through the spine as you take the right hand up. Breathe in. Back to pyramid, breathe out. From here it's half moon. So all the weight into the right leg, right hand on the floor, open up through the left side. Each time we open up, we've only got a breath in and flow. Hold this one, open up through that left side, take a breath. This one takes us to forward fold, empty the breath out. Come into a halfway lift, fill up. Fold back down, exhale out. Come to Tadasana, reach up, inhale. Sink into your chair pose, Utkatasana, exhale. Stay for the breath in, forward fold, breath out. Lengthen, halfway, low push up, walk, step or float, straight down. Up dog, fill up, down dog, empty, stay, breathe.
You want to start to notice the dramas the mind creates. When we go into all the different poses and transitions, and some poses that you find a little bit more challenging, some transitions, and we start to really get moving, become the witness to what's going on in the mind, the dramas and stories that the mind clings to. Take the left leg to the sky, bend the knee and peel the hip space open. The mind is full of judgments and opinions and conditioning, and when we're stuck in it, we're very clouded by it. That's that subjective perspective. But when we can step out, when we can detach ourselves from it and step out and see from the outside in, everything becomes so much more clear. Bring the foot through, low lunge. Sink as you breathe in. Pyramid's where we head for that hamstring stretch. Stay. So the first inhale through flow is to triangle. The left hand can stay on the floor, it can shift onto the leg, doesn't matter where it goes. Keep the spine long and your core engaged. Open up through the right side, stacking it on top of the left, taking a breath. Back to pyramid on the breath out. So you kind of got to be a little bit like a half a step ahead through flow to make sure your hand placement's in the right spot for the next. So you want your right hand to the outside of the mat, right side of the mat. Left hand for revolve triangle goes up towards the sky. We open it out, breathe. That happens on an in, we go back to pyramid on the out. And then again, you've got to be like half a step ahead so you know to reach out in front for the next inhale of half moon. Weight goes into the left leg, left hand comes forward somewhat for the right side to fly. Witnessing, not getting caught up and clouded by the dramas and stories the mind creates, just witnessing yourself in the practice. Breathe in, forward fold, breathe out. Half lift, fill up. Fold back down, exhale out. Reach up, Tadasana, inhale. Utkatasana, sink down, chair, exhale. Stay for the breath in. Fold, breath out. Halfway lift, fill up. Straight to low push-up. Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, stay. We're going to add in this little sort of chorus, if you like, in between the flows. And so the first one, we're going to take it slow, and then we can up the ante each time we go into it. So take a breath in, walk your hands back to your feet on the breath out, ground down through your feet, halfway lift, fill up, fold back down, exhale out, reach up, Tadasana, big breath in, Utkatasana, sink down to your chair on the breath out. Now for the first one, we're going to take it slow and we're just going to walk it. Pete might keep walking it, but we'll see how we go. On the breath in, you step forward a third of your mat. Sink back down. You're staying low in your chair pose though. Inhale, step forward another third. Exhale, sink down. You can alternate the lead leg as well. One more. Forward, sink down. Take a breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift. Straight to low push up. Upward facing fill. Downward facing empty. Now that's the modification, if you like. That's the first version of it. You just step forward, sink, step forward, sink. Otherwise, version 2, breathe in, walk your hands back to your feet, breathe out. Halfway lift, fill up, fold back down, empty out. Tadasana, reach up, breath in. Utkatasana, sink down, chair, breath out. Now you either step forward or it's a little jump forward. A third of your mat. Breathe in and then out. Step or jump, a third of your mat. So there's 3 to get to the very front of your mat. Take a breath in, forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, fill up. Straight to low push up, exhale out. Up dog fill, down dog empty. Stay here. As we warm up, we're going to cut out how many jumps we take. The first round's 3, second round's 2, last round's 1. Good luck with that. Take your right leg to the sky, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Sink, breathe in. Fold to pyramid, breathe out. Triangle, left hand up, inhale. Pyramid, fold, exhale.
Revolve triangle, right hand up, inhale. Pyramid, exhale. Half moon, left side up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, straight to low push up. Upward facing fill, downward facing empty. Breathe in. Hands walk back to feet, breathe out. Halfway lift. Fold back down. Tadasana, reach up. Breath in. Chair, Utkatasana, breath out. You've got 3. Either step or a little jump. Step or a little jump. Step, jump, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Halfway lift. Straight to low push up. Notice the mind. Up dog fill. Down dog empty for the left side. Take the left leg up. Bring it through. Any dramas, any stories. Sink, breathe in. Pyramid fold, breathe out. Triangle, right hand up. Inhale. Back to pyramid, exhale. Revolve triangle, left hand up. In. Back to pyramid, out. Half moon, right side. Opens up. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Straight to low push up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha. Breathe in. Walk the hands back. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Fold back down. Reach up. We're at our chorus, remember? Sink down. Couldn't think of a better analogy. 3.
I don't think anyone sing it.
2. 1. Breathe in. Fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Straight to low. Float it back and down if you can. Up dog fill. Down dog empty. We go. Right leg. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. Sink. Breathe. Pyramid fold. Triangle. Open. Pyramid bow. Revolve triangle. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Half moon. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Lengthen. Breath in. Straight to low. Upward facing. Downward facing. Breathe in. Walk your hands back. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Fold back down. Reach up. Sink to chair this round. There's 2. Halfway. All the way. Breathe in. Fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Straight to low. Feel upward facing. Empty down dog. Left leg. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. Sink. Breathe. Pyramid fold. Triangle. Open. Bow. Empty. Revolve it. In. Fold. Out. Half moon. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Lengthen. Go for it. Straight to low. Upward facing. Downward facing. Breathe in. Hands walk back. Breathe out. Lengthen. Bow. Reaching up. Inhale. Sinking in. Exhale. 2. Halfway. 1. All the way. Breathe in. Fold. Empty. Lengthen. Straight to low. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg in. Lunge out. Sink. Breathe. Fold. Pyramid. Triangle. Left side opens. Fold. Revolve triangle. Right side opens. Fold. Half moon. Left side again. In. Fold. Out. Fill up. Straight to low. Up dog. Back to down dog. Breathe in. Walk the hands back. Breathe out. Half lift. Fold. Reach up. Tadasana. Utkatasana on our second last round of this. Just the one. All the way. Walk or jump. Breathe in. Fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. I can't wait. Go for your flow. I can't wait to watch this back. Up dog.
Yeah, after that jump.
Down dog. Left leg. Inhale it up. Bring it through. Exhale.
Sink, breathe in. Pyramid fold, empty. Triangle, open up the right side. Fold back down, exhale the breath. Revolve, open up the left side. Fold back down. Half moon, inhale. Fold, exhale. Lengthen, straight to low. Upward facing. Downward facing. Breathe in. Walk the hands back. Half lift. Bow. Reach up. Inhale. Sink to chair, either a big step forward or jump front of the mat. Breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Halfway lift. Straight to low. Last connecting vinyasa. Upward facing. Downward facing. Stay. Breathe. You gotta laugh. You gotta witness yourself and just laugh at yourself.
Glad I didn't have a long mat.
Yeah, we're lucky we've got the little mats tonight. Just feel the breath. And again, give yourself this opportunity just to notice what stories happened. You know, what the mind clings to. See if you can just kind of witness it. It's a really powerful practice to do, especially in the time that we're living right now. You know, there's so much drama going on in the world, and we can get really caught up in it. This practice of witnessing, that of observing, gives us the opportunity to detach from the drama. Last breath here. Look forward, walk, step or float, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold back down, reach up, Tadasana, inhale, Utkatasana, this time hands to heart, breathe in. Twist on the out breath, to your right, left elbow, right knee, push the palms together. Sink through the hips, lengthen through the spine, stack your shoulders. If you've got side crow in your practice, go for it. 3, lengthen, rotate. 2, forward fold. Separate your feet, pistol grip your big toes. So feet hip width wider if you prefer. Find some length, deep fold. Stay for 3 breaths, witnessing through every pose and every transition. Being the witness to the experience, the observer has a lot more clarity in the observation. Bakasana, crow pose. Plant your hands. Bend your elbows, create a shelf. Back of the arms are the shelf for the knees to sit on. Rock your weight forward. Maybe float one or both. Hold, 5, 4. 3, 2, if you've got it, straight to low. Through up dog. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Breathe in. Yeah, breathe out. Look forward, float, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Bow. Reach up. Big breath in. Chair, hands to heart. Stay for the breath. Twist left. Plug in, lengthen, sink, breathe. If you've got side crow, you took it on the first side, then match it for your second side. One more breath. Gorilla. Fold, separate, slide, hands underneath. Lengthen out and then fold down. Crow, baby crow, crow to handstand, crow to headstand. You can match Pete and do his Ekapada Bakasana. It's a toughie. 1 leg, squeeze it in, find flight. 5, 4, 3, 2. You know I'm going to ask for it. Low push up, upward facing, downward facing, right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, peel the hip space open. Stay or flip dog. If you're staying, work on the split of the legs. If you're flipping, push both feet into the floor. Get the back extension, looping that left shoulder, reaching out through the right. Side plank. Through high push up, take all the weight into the right hand, left hand to the sky. You can modify this with the right knee. You can intensify, expanding open. 3. Awesome. 2. Downward facing dog. Straight over to the other side, left leg up. Bend the knee, peel open. Stay or flip dog. Loop the right shoulder. Push both feet firmly into the floor. Lift up and over. Through high push up to side plank. Take all the weight in your left hand. Drop the left knee to modify. Open up through the right. Then go for it. Biggest version of yourself. Witnessing. Detaching from the drama. Last breath. Downward facing dog. Hot diggity dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Halfway lift. Fold back down. Reach up, Tadasana. Inhale. Utkatasana. Sink. Exhale. You've got 3 to the front of your mat. 3, 2. Stay low if you can. 1 more. Take a breath in. Fold. Breath out. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold back down. Exhale. Reach up, Tadasana. Big breath in. I promise, last chair pose. Sink down. Stay for the inhale and then come all the way into your boat pose on the exhale. Bottom finds the floor. Legs float up to the sky. Shins parallel to the floor. If you're modifying, heels down or hands underneath. Lift your chest. Squeeze your belly in. Hold for 5, 4, 3, if you want to extend you can, 2, slowly lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, to the back, all the way down. Plant your feet, come up into bridge. Push your feet into the floor, lift your hips, tuck in your shoulders. You can use your elbows as leverage, pushing down to get the hips up, but utilize your leg strength. Core on, deep breaths, 3. As high as you can, 2. Soup to butter, roll out, soles of feet together, knees wide. One more, bridge your wheels, set your knees up, feet flat, lift your hips up to the sky, come all the way up. If you're coming up into wheel pose, set your hands up either side of your ears, come onto the crown of your head, loop your shoulders and then lift all the way up into wheel. Otherwise, stay in bridge pose, get your hips up as high as they can, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Soup to butter or internal if you prefer, feet wide, knees falling. One more breath. Hug your knees into your chest. And just do 1 or 2 rock and rolls to end up in a seated position. Right leg out in front, left heel to your groin. Janu stretch first, which is just a hamstring stretch. Lengthen out the spine. Fold over that right leg. Make sure you bend that right leg as much as you need to. Give yourself the space, making sure your belly and thigh have contact. So if your belly's off your thigh and you're kind of pulling yourself down, all you're doing is putting a massive amount of pressure on your lower back. You're better off bending the knee because then that'll give you a bit more space because it'll take the stretch out of the hamstring. As soon as you lean forward, it'll bring the stretch back, but this is a lot safer angle for your back than that space. Take a breath. Empty. Now Pete's going to do something different because he can't bend his right knee properly. The rest of us are going to take a quad stretch. If you're like Pete and have a knee issue, just wait for a moment. The quad stretch is left leg stay where it is. Right leg you bring it around. Make sure you tuck the toes underneath. You're not flexing the foot because you're going to damage your knee. Tuck the toes in, then lean back all the way. Option 2, lay on your left hand side and reach back and grab the foot that way. Option 3, lie on your back. This is what Pete will be doing. Cross the right ankle on top of the left knee and hug that right knee in as much as you can. It's not a quad stretch, it's a glute stretch. Whatever. Sink back, stay here, 5 breaths.
you have the range, you can go all the way down onto your back. Last breath. And then we'll do those 2 stretches on the other side. So we start with the hamstring. Left leg out in front. Swing that right leg around, heel to groin. Bend the left knee as much as you need to. Find some space and length in your spine. And then fold over. Last breath. This turns into the quad stretch. So that first option, bring the left knee, bend it in, make sure the ankle joint is open. Option 2, you lay on your right side, grab that left knee and take the quad stretch. Option 3 is on your back, left ankle, right knee, hug it in. 5 breaths. This will take you to your inversion. So unravel yourself, line your back. Option 1, a gentle inversion, Viparita Karani, legs to the sky. Use your hands underneath your lower back for support. Option 2, shoulder stand, where you're pushing your elbows into the floor, taking the weight of your waist, lifting your toes or the balls of your feet up towards the sky. Make sure if you're up in shoulder stand, try not to move your head left to right. In fact, don't. Because you've got a lot of load, a lot of weight on your neck and it's flexed. So it's in a very vulnerable position for a very small complex. Ram Dass taught that the witness is always in the here and now, and it lives in each instant of living. To be the witness, or to be in the witness state, is to listen with a still heart, with a waiting, open soul, without clinging and without opinions. Our minds are full of opinions. It's a very powerful and also a bit of a fortunate kind of practice to be able to detach ourselves from it. It's like a relief, a relieving practice. Toes towards the floor above your head for plow pose if you're taking it. If you're somewhere where you'd like to stay for a little bit longer, then feel free to do that. If you took it over into plow, you might like to take it into a version of ear pressure pose, Kanapidasana, bending your knees and letting them land, forehead, temples, ears, or just hug them into your chest. This will take you into your fish, Matsyasana. You can do whatever you want to do in between. You can lower the legs down slowly for a bit of extra core, come onto your elbows. Loop your shoulders underneath you so you can feel the squeeze of the elbows and the shoulder blades. That'll then lift your chest, so then you can take your gaze up and over. When you're done, hug your knees into your chest and take a twist. So drop your knees over to one side, either side. You
can cross your legs, you can extend a leg or both. You can literally just drop your knees to one side. Head goes the opposite way, arms expand. Bring your knees back through center and drop them over to the other side. Same shape. In one of our beautiful texts, the Ashtavakra Gita, talks about the witness state, and that witness state being forever free. And he talks about the only bondage that we have is not seeing the freedom in the witness state. Bring your knees back through center and take a happy baby. So take the knees out wide, grab your feet, ankles, knees. And then as you make your way into your final rest, your Shavasana, it's the perfect opportunity for us to experience that witness state in stillness. Instead of being the player, getting involved and clinging to the dramas and stories, see if you can just observe, just watch. Watch and witness. And as you notice that witness state, as you experience that witness state, notice the freedom that comes with it. Move the body slowly at first. Fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, head side to side. Stretch if you like. Right hand side, roll over. Lay there for a moment comfortably and remind yourself that the value, the importance of the witness state is the objective perspective that offers clarity. Notice the mind, notice the dramas and the stories, and then detach. Detach and watch. Help yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Palms coming together in front of heart center. Anjali Mudra. Eyes closed. Vibration of Om. Deep breath in. Thumbs to third eye center, we bow. I honour the place in you where the entire universe dwells. That place is actually the witness state. And when we're in that state together, we experience unity. Together we are one, and together we say namaste. Namaste. Thank you for joining us for your Power Express practice. We hope you have a beautiful rest of your day today and coming days and weeks, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.